Hi, Scrapping Gals here. So today we wanted to show you how to do some tags using the stamped image as a background. So here's a couple examples. She'll show you the ones that we've done. That one's a stamped background and then a stamped image that's a stamp and die. So it's been die cutted out and then pop dotted. This one, I didn't have a background stamp that I wanted to use. I wanted something that had clocks. I couldn't find anything. So what I did was I used 3 different stamps that I had, and I used 3 different colors of ink when I stamped them to make the background. And this is another one of a stamped background with a stamped front image that's been pop dotted. And then this one, another stamped background. This one's using a die cut image that we cut out of using our slice machine, and then some rhinestone embellishments. And then this one is a stamped background. We did a black tag with white stamp, and then we went ahead and just put stickers and embellished with some Stickles glitter. So we'll be right back to show you how we did them. So the first one we're going to work on is the type that just has the basic stamp, and then after this I'll show you how I did the one that used the multiple stamp. So for this one I just cut a 3.5 by 5 cardstock, and I'm going to use the Tim Holtz. This was a rather big die, that's why I went ahead with a larger sheet of paper. So I'm going to use this one here. So on this one, because it is so large, I'm not going to bother to put it onto a mount and actually stamp it. I can actually just line up my paper like this and then push down. So that's what I'm going to do. I wanted to use chipped sapphire. So this is a Tim Holtz Distress ink. So let me go ahead and stamp that up. Okay, once it looks like I have all the image stamped, then I'll take my piece of paper, line it up where the image I want, which I definitely want the stuff on the top. So I'm going to do that. And then just go around the edges, push them down, and then get your middle. And then just peel it off, and you have your stamped image. So I'm going to go ahead and get some embellishments for it, and I'll be right back to show you more. So what I decided to do was some stamps that I had, and so I have this one, it says Paris, this one says World Traveler. It actually had another piece to it, but I went ahead and fussy cutted it out because I didn't exactly like the way the little worlds looked on it. And then I had the slice machine cut a Eiffel Tower out, and then we just chalked it with beige, quick quote beige on the side. And then I went through my buttons and I found this cute little clock button, so I'm going to use that. So I'm just going to turn this around so I can see it here, and I'm going to put this up here. Put that at a little bit of an angle like that. Put my pop dotted Eiffel Tower. So I got pop dots on that one. And then on this one, I went ahead and I rolled some glue dots. So it has a little bit of dimension, but not quite as much as the Eiffel Tower. And then I'm going to get another glue dot for this one. Put that right there. And there you go, there's a stamped image with just a few decorations on it, and that would look really cute on a page.
So now we're going to show you how to make something like this with multiple stamps to make the background. And the stamps I'm going to use are clocks and keys. So I have this clock right here, and I'm going to use the Tea Dye Distress ink. So I'm just gonna put it down. Like that. And then the next stamp I'm going to use is a larger clock. And for this clock, I will use Rusty Hinge. And now for some keys, I have this key, and I think I'll use Vintage Photo. And I think I'm just going to stamp it kind of hanging off the edge. Like that. And then I'll take another key, a smaller one, and I'll stamp that using Wild Honey. And then for a saying, I was going to use this one, The Time Is Now, and I'm going to use Walnut Stain. And there you go, a clock and key tag. And if you want, you could add embellishments around the corners, put some ribbon, and there you go.
So that's it for this tutorial on how to make stamped background tags. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.